You keep hearing about AI. It's everywhere. But if someone asked you to explain it, could you? Let's fix that. No jargon, no hype, just a clear look at what AI actually is and how it already affects your life. What is AI? Artificial intelligence, or AI, is a term we hear constantly. But what does it actually mean? At its simplest, AI is a way for machines to do things that usually require human intelligence. That can mean recognizing a face, understanding spoken words, recommending a playlist, or even writing a story. But here's the key. AI doesn't understand things like we do. It doesn't have emotions or opinions, or even a sense of purpose. It's really good at recognizing patterns. Imagine you're sorting laundry. You know that socks go into one pile, shirts go in another, and towels somewhere else. Now imagine you had to teach a machine to do that. You'd show it thousands of pictures of socks, shirts, and towels from different angles and different lighting, crumpled up or folded. At first, it has no idea what it's looking at, but eventually it starts to notice patterns. Socks are long and narrow. Shirts have sleeves. Towels are big rectangles with a fuzzy texture. That's the core of AI. Pattern recognition. It doesn't know what a sock is, but it's seen enough of them to say, this thing looks like those other sock things I've seen. Another example, emails. Think about your spam folder. Every day, AI filters out messages it thinks are spam without you ever seeing them. It's not because it knows what a scam is, it's because it's seen millions of examples of sketchy emails and learned which ones look suspicious. It's like giving the AI a memory of past experiences without the human understanding. Okay, before we go deeper, there's a quick vocabulary checkpoint we need to hit. There are two main types of AI you'll hear people talk about. One is narrow AI or weak AI. This is the kind of AI we actually use today, and it's everywhere. Narrow AI is designed to do one thing really well. Siri or Alexa, they're built to listen and respond to voice commands. Google Maps, it predicts traffic and routes you around it. Spotify, it learns what you like and recommends music. But that's all it can do. Siri can't drive your car, Google Maps can't write a poem, Spotify won't translate a sentence. Narrow AI is like a set of expert tools. Each one is trained to do one job, and that's it. General AI or strong AI, now this is where things get sci-fi. General AI would be an AI that can think like a human, able to reason, solve new problems, and adapt across different tasks. It's the kind of AI we see in the movies. Jarvis from Iron Man, Ava from Ex Machina, but here's the truth. We're not even close to building that kind of AI. Researchers are experimenting, but even the most advanced AI today, like ChatGPT, is still just narrow AI under the hood. It's impressive, but it's still just playing the prediction game based on what it's seen before. So why does this matter? Because when people hear AI, they often imagine a super smart, conscious machine making decisions for itself, but 99% of the AI you interact with today is just good at one job. Now you might be wondering, how does AI get good at spotting patterns in the first place? It all comes down to training. You feed it tons of examples, thousands, maybe millions. It looks at all those examples and starts to recognize similarities. It's just matching patterns in data. The process is called machine learning, and it powers almost every AI tool we use today. So by now you might have tinkered around with ChatGPT, or maybe you've used it to write something, solve a problem, or just mess around. But what actually powers it? That's where large language models, or LLMs, come in. Let's break it down. The large language model is a type of AI that's trained to understand and generate human language. It's trained to predict the next word based on all the words it's seen before. And that's it, just prediction. Imagine you're typing on your phone and it suggests a new word. That's a tiny basic version of what an LLM does. Now take that idea and scale it up to billions of words. That's what ChatGPT is doing. If you type, I'm feeling really, it's seen so many sentences like that it knows the next word might be tired, excited, overwhelmed. Not because it feels anything, but because those are the most likely next words based on its training data. These models are trained on enormous amounts of text from books, websites, forums, code, conversations, almost anything written by humans. The model sees this text and starts learning what word tends to follow this one. what words appear together a lot. How do sentences usually start and end? It's pattern recognition, just this time with language. But it feels so human. That's what makes it wild. Because it was trained on our language, it ends up reflecting us. So it can write poems and answer emails and debate philosophy or explain quantum mechanics, not because it understands these things, but because it's mimicking how people talk about them. It's a really smart guesser. It's learned how to sound smart by observing how we sound smart. Okay, so far we've talked about how AI works and how tools like ChatGPT are trained. But here's something that might surprise you. You've probably used AI today, even if you didn't know it. Voice assistants, when you ask your phone to set a timer or play your favorite song, AI is working behind the scenes to understand your voice and match it to a command. Hey Siri, remind me to take out the trash. That's speech recognition. When Google Maps tells you to take a different route because of traffic, that's not just GPS, that's AI. It knows that traffic usually builds up at 5 p.m. on Main Street, and it reroutes you before you even hit the jam. AI isn't just helping you get somewhere, it's learning from everyone's journey. Netflix, Spotify, YouTube, they all use AI to figure out what you might want to watch or listen to next. It's watching what you click, how long you stay, what you skip, and then serving you a custom experience. Sometimes it's scarily accurate, and sometimes not so much. But behind it all is AI trying to match your behavior to a pattern it's seen before. Face recognition in your photo gallery? That's AI. When your phone can tell the difference between a sunset, a dog, and a beach? That's AI too. Even the filters you use to blur your background on a video call are powered by AI tracking your face in real time. So what's the point? AI isn't just about robots or science fiction. It's already in your pocket, your car, your email, your music, your camera, making decisions in the background 24/7. And the more you know about how it works, the more empowered you are to use it wisely and ask better questions when it shows up in your life. It's helping us navigate traffic, filter our inboxes, choose our playlists. That's pretty cool, but here's the thing. It's not just about convenience. It's also about power and those holding it. Because the more decisions AI makes for us, the more important it is to understand how those decisions are being made. Most of the time, AI works in the background. You don't see it, you don't think about it. It decides what videos show up on your feed. It filters what emails you read. It might even screen your job application before a human ever sees it. These aren't just algorithms. They're tools that can shape opportunities, influence opinions, and even reinforce bias. Bias isn't just a human problem because AI learns from human data. It also learns human flaws. If a model is trained on biased information, it can repeat that bias over and over again, even at scale. That's how we get facial recognition systems that don't recognize everyone equally, or hiring algorithms that filter out candidates based on age, gender, or background. It's not because the AI is bad, it's because it mirrors what it sees. And sometimes what it sees is flawed. This is why learning the basics matter. You don't have to be a programmer. You don't need a degree in machine learning, but you do deserve to know how the technology around you works. Because the more we understand it, the more we can use it wisely, question it when needed, and push for better outcomes. This isn't just about gadgets or software. It's about how the world works now. And learning about AI, that's part of becoming a more informed human in a world run by code. So AI isn't an evil robot plotting world domination. And it's definitely not magic. It's a tool, a powerful one. And like any tool, how we use it is up to us. We've covered a lot today. What AI actually is, how it learns, how tools like ChatGPT works, and how AI is already shaping the world around us. Quietly, constantly. But most importantly, we've taken something confusing and made it click. And if you're still here, still curious, you're exactly the kind of person this channel is for. My name's Jay Cage, and this channel exists for one reason: to make technology feel less overwhelming and more human. Because the world is changing fast, and every day people deserve to understand the tools shaping their lives. So whether you're just starting to explore AI, or you've always been tech curious but never found a place to begin, you're in the right place. If this helped make things a little clearer, drop a like. It really helps the channel grow. And if you want more thoughtful explainers like this, hit subscribe and come along for the ride. Thanks for watching. I'm Jay Cage, and I'll see you on the next one.